You cats are worthless. They're center fighting. They're like right here fighting. And I was like, that'll make a great opening shot. And they stopped as soon as the broadcast went live. Fuck you, Case. Fuck you too, Ivory. They're being dicks right now because they've been like, I've been sick most of the week and I just don't appreciate everything. And they've been kind of sweet because they've been kind of love next to me. Like, he's been in bed a while. And sometimes they're too sweet. It's like, oh, go away, stop being sweet. And then other times it's like, you don't actually love me. It's all a plot. Like right now, they're all trying to get me to give them the food I have set aside to eat for dinner that I may or may not eat. Despite a realization that I had, I think I want to give up, like, I've for the most part given up dairy, except for like when I feel like being bad, which has been quite a lot lately, just because I have not been super happy, and I guess eating is an easy way to self-destruct a little bit and feel like you're on top of things and really just hurt yourself. So like, Ivory, stupid bitch. So like I've been pretty bad recently, and I've noticed that I've gotten heavier or fatter or whatever you want to call it. Like my waistline, that's what I'm talking about. I've been to a point where I need to drop weight for medical purposes for quite some time now. And I think I just need to redefine food, which is what I did every time I dropped things, and I did well. When I actually stuck to those things, but I just get in my crazy head like, I want a cookie, and then I do that, and then I just get sweet urges, especially when I'm not happy or not doing super well with things. For those watching in the background, that's Ivory and Tux, who looks like he's about to fight her. Why can't I get my finger to go there? Ivory's favorite thing in the world is rubber bands, and Tux is her little pair bonded friend. So it looks like he's going to try to steal it from her just because she's enjoying it. And then they're going to fight, and it'll be awesome. So that's really been my week, is dealing with it. I haven't really got anything productive done. I forced myself to do a couple Let's Plays to try to see if that would make me feel better. I think dealing with 3D environments did not help. How to play I Am Bread really pisses me off. Because I could get the controller work. It would recognize the controller, but it wouldn't let me change to the controller for gameplay, which is the stupidest design ever. If you're already listening to the inputs, just have them control the game. But I beat that first level legit. So maybe I can go back and do that. It was the first game that I came across where I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. Because even Team Party Simulator, which is fucking horseshit that game is, Adam and Joel made it look a lot more fun than I thought it did. But I beat the game, or the first setting, and then you're on a fucking airplane and it's like tossing and whatnot, which is exactly how my car looked when I was driving home from work today. Because Tuesday I was just like, Monday I just wasn't feeling good. And like I left work not feeling good, and then I woke up the next day and like showered and everything, and then I was just like, oh, fucking going anywhere, and I went back to sleep. And then the next day I forced myself to try to work from home, and then like I was asleep and conscious in like 3-hour intervals for like 24 hours. It was really sad. And then this morning I made myself drive into work, which was like a Herculean effort all on its own. and I get to work and deal with some shit, and then I was like, I gotta go. So I did like a half day at work. In theory, I would log back in and see if there's anything I can catch up on now, but it's not gonna happen. Oh, my fucking head. So despite not having a fever temperature, like I feel like I have that. Like my house is really cool, so that helps a little bit. But like cold sweats was happening a lot. I have this massive headache that makes me want to kill myself. That's been pretty consistent, so it could be a tumor. I don't know. But I do have the sensation of like, antsy. Look at her go. Did you lose it? Like it feels like ants are crawling through my head at some points. Other times it's just like a dull throb. Other times it's like a really sharp pain. But it makes me want to not be here very much. And then when I can stand it, I missed a bunch of the first 10 episodes, I think. But I've been watching Inuyasha, which is nice, nostalgic. It's like, oh, let me travel back to childhood and whatnot. Maybe childhood's a bit strong, but it is neat to see all the influences. Like Naruto is heavily influenced by Inuyasha. And I know it's influenced by other things, but it's like, oh, look, substitution jutsu. Oh, jeez. She will stop having babies. There's a lot of weird shit going on in the world. I've been finding a lot of like Game of Thrones talk things. I guess it's to help people who don't read, like me, because I haven't got around to getting the audiobooks. Like I think I was about ready to get the first Game of Thrones audiobook, and I think little Kay Hamilton actually put out a book recently, so it's like, damn. I have to read her book. You know, it's such a torture. As long as I'm not at work waiting to see how she blows somebody, like that's the only thing there. I just sit there and watch her play with the rubber band. She's gonna. I thought she's actually gonna think that she starts juggling it, but did you lose it? It's amazing. Like she can like get it behind the pillows and then remember that it's there without having to see it. Occasionally, like it'll be somewhere she can see, and then she'll act like she lost it. See, like that juggling thing right there. Man. But like, oh, I realized because I play the lottery because I'm irresponsible with money. Like I play Mega Millions because Mega Millions actually has the best payout on the rare occasion you actually hit. And I was looking at the numbers for the tickets I have, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? These aren't even the right range. And it turns out they gave me Florida extra tickets. And I'm like, I don't even know what this is. I didn't know it was a thing. I know I asked for Mega Millions because when I asked, because I had a whole thing when I first got here because they acted like I didn't know what Mega Millions were, even though they sold them. So now I say Mega Millions all the time. But I've been playing like $20 at a time. And I'll hit like $2 or $3, and then like I'll use that towards the next thing. I was just looking at the tiers on the Florida Extra, and it was making me think because the way that works is you just have 6 numbers. There's no Powerball, and so if you hit, I think if you hit the 5, the big thing is 1,000. And then they had like they have a jackpot past that. But if you hit 5, maybe it's 4 on the Powerball is what I'm thinking. On Mega Millions, there's a straight $100 or $1 million win. And I was like, oh, I wonder what it's like after taxes. And apparently, it can be up to like 60%. So you can be left with like just 400,000, which is kind of bullshit. Though I'm still of the opinion that if you hand me $1 million, I can live off that for the rest of my life. There's no reason for me to do anything else past that. So all the money past that 1 million that I have that's fun investment money for businesses. Like that's what I use to pay employees and things like that. And I've mentioned lottery plans before. I probably have like maybe like up to 6. I would say at the most 6 businesses that I'd kickstart, and I'd heavily invest in a couple other projects. Like Rooster Teeth definitely doesn't need any fucking help, but it'd be nice to see like a smaller group. Like at the time, like Team Hypercube was it for a while, and then like now it's Weirdlings. Let's hope I win the lottery, guys. But yeah, that 1 million, like you buy a house. Oh, Rooster. Oh, geez, that was not good to watch. Yeah, so like I buy a house, I buy a car. And sadly, I think I would splurge on the car to get a Tesla. Like before electric cars, I said before electric cars because we had them in the 80s. But before like the current generation of electric cars, like I wouldn't have fucking done shit. I don't care if I'm a millionaire. I would have bought like a shitty car that I could have ran into a pole and been happy about. You get away with that all the time. Yeah, you. We Black likes to scratching post this chair. She doesn't like tear it though. She just kind of grips it and then she lets go. She grips it and like she'll stretch and she'll let go. So yeah, I'm talking about you. Looking at me like, why are you talking about me? See? And that, see, just that her looking at that almost makes me see. Okay, I think she's gonna do it again. It makes me think that she knows what a camera is. She's smart. She's really dumb, but she's smart. Weirdo cat. Just let me love you. Love you to pieces. Yeah, I'm forcing myself to do this. Like, I'm tired of missing my Windows opportunity, whatever you want to call it, to do this and keep up my schedule. And just looking back at the weekly for this show is horrendous because I've tried to fix it before, and like I'm missing weeks, and like there's like a 3-week stretch at one point. And I think that was where I went from doing it like Fridays to Tuesdays, Thursdays. I don't remember. But Jam on Toast or like Watch Spot and Play Spot are both pretty consistent. Even if they're not on the same day, they're at least, oh, here's this week. And so I just started copying the number from those. What else? Oh yeah, I realized one of my buddies wiped his YouTube page. It's like, oh, it wasn't that bad a life. I don't know. Like I see artists doing that, and like it's one of the things that, like I've noticed it's not just one. I've seen like at least 3 different occasions, like people who like draw and things where they're used to like they do it and they throw it away and they do it until it's perfect. Like that's their goals. They have to get it to be just fucking right, and those people don't YouTube well on their own at least. Because they're like, oh, we can change it, we can make it better, we can just get rid of that. And we're like, and if you YouTube, like you're supposed to keep it as like maybe not nostalgia is the wrong word, but as a form of record. Like, oh, look, this is how I used to be. This is how I am now. And I go back and I look at some of my shit. And it's shit. That's fine. I'm just like, I should redo all these. And that's fine to redo them. But, like, the biggest thing is that, like, my old camera, I actually still have it. It does great video. It just, the audio has a problem because there's something inside that started to grind. And I think I dropped it and a piece broke off. And a piece that rotates is rubbing against that. So you're hearing the wheel rub against like a plastic piece that snapped off. So that's in a lot of my videos, and I fucking hate that. Because that was back before I realized how to overlay the sound and sync the sound properly. Now it's not a big deal. You spend as much time syncing the sound maybe as you do editing the rest of the video, but it's totally worth it to have good quality audio. It's weird when you listen to the correct audio and then play the overlay audio, because you're just like, that's not what it sounds like. But no one else knows any different. They may be like, the audio sounds a little funny, but at least it's clear. So and like I want to get back to where I do set work where I'm editing again. But that means time, and I've got a real bad urge to do bad summaries again. I may just do a couple just for funsies. I really want to do, like, I think it's edited and everything. I just never released it. I think I need to take it. I need to film like this and just do like a quick like caveat at the beginning and end of it. Just be like, look, here it is. Why? Why, Tux? Why are you a monster? Ah! It's the friendliest monster ever. I will remember you when you're a fur hat. I tell them that every day. They'll make an excellent fur hat. Man, I was really trying to avoid that. Really had a point. Yeah, so like for that one, I'll just say it's Moulin Rouge. It was like, let me start hitting my favorites, and then like that momentum died quick because I hit a series I wanted to cover, and I did that, and then I was like, oh, I gotta edit these. I got around to it eventually, and I just never did. So I need to do those. I need to just bookend it somehow. Be like, hey, this was a thing. Or not. Maybe I should just put it out. Maybe I should keep it pure. It'll just be out of date, which is fine. Starting to realize I had a thing. It was a state notification popped up. I was just saying, realizing like I put some bad effort into getting some of the games, so it's like just bad financial investment essentially. But I gotta keep trying to get through them. I want to get my money, or like my money's worth, at least playing and experience thereof. But then like I'm sharing it with like at least 2 kids too, so like I'm not that worried about it. But I think Gary's mod's crashing her computer, so I got to check in on that one. It's just so funny when you see, like, in a 20-minute span, like, someone is playing Gary's mod. And then, like, I've got remote connections to their computers, too, so I kept seeing the remote connection restart, so it's like, something's not going well there. It's probably she just got her graphics turned up. So unless she killed the laptop, I'll have to see what's going on. Why do I have a Skype message? Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. That's from that idiot. All right. When Rooster's a dick, It's all the time. It's all the time. Why are you so... Hey! Oh, God. Just because you're orange, you think you can be the angsty teenager. No, his sister does the same shit. All right. Arrivederci. I'm going to go. There we go. I may or may not eat food, but I gotta go to the bathroom and kitties. And I'm gonna watch most of the Joe because that was my reward for making myself do this. Like I would have got it anyways. But goodbye, fair people of this city, and have a merry, merry Christmas.